It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Kristi Lee, Josh Arnold, and Tom Griswold. And now, here's Tom.
Bob and Tom.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We are live in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. Pat Godwin is right next to me. He's got his guitar out. We'll be hearing from Pat momentarily. Our engineer, of course, is Ace Cosby, the legend himself.
Hello, friends.
Ace, big Oakland Raider fan. Sorry about that, Ace. Big, spectacular game. Your team on the losing end by a rather large margin.
We'll bounce back.
Chick McGee across the way, of course. That's the orangeinsoles.com sports desk. We have a very special contest going on right now. Find out all the details at bobandtom.com. Now, I move over that way. I see Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Looking good. That new haircut is very sexy.
Thank you. Wow.
Don't you think? Jess Hooker sitting in for Kristi Lee. Jess,
Let's not do that again.
If I had to guess, I think Jess prefers my hair long.
I do. I like it when it curls out underneath this hat. I think that's cute. Yeah. Sorry
for that.
Not that my opinion means anything, but
you also heard that
Tom thinks it's sexy.
I think it's No, I don't think this is sexy. I think the other is sexy.
No, God, no. This isn't sexy.
Can't even look at you.
Wow. Pretty hideous.
Has Josh gone deaf? He can't hear any of this, right? We have him in a soundproof booth.
And you did hear that Josh had a complete waxing south of the equator, if you will.
I did. I briefed him before he went in. I said, this is what you need to prepare for.
Oh, you've done this?
Oh, yeah. Lots of times.
I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. You've had this done to yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever done it to anybody else?
No.
Okay.
No. Just to myself. I helped a girl do it once.
Lay it out?
Well, it's just there's certain you
Is
have
it
to
a two-woman,
you have to pull the skin to where it's taut in places.
Is it like
There can be what they call tissue slack.
Yes, and that is
Tissue slack.
That's where the bleeding happens.
What?
Oh, well, now that we found out about the bleeding, I am so out.
Pat, weren't you going to do this, Pat?
No, I keep it tight. I am curious, though.
You are?
About Josh doing it with the women who held what?
Oh, no. I held on to everything.
Okay. Yeah. It's not a two-person job.
It's fairly clinical. It's very professional.
All right.
I worked at a waxing salon for a while, so yeah.
But you weren't an esthetician?
I was not. No, I was actually just scheduling appointments. And
was it like working at a haunted house? A lot of screaming?
Yeah, sometimes there were people that had very specific things that they did to prepare before they would come in. There was a gentleman who would come in and relieve himself before. I mean, it was a big production. Get all comfortable and do all the things. Yes, I know.
Relieve himself in the bathroom sense.
Yes, in a bathroom sense. Yes.
In the biggest way?
In the biggest way. In the biggest way.
Had to do it there.
Had to do it there.
That's Marcus territory. Before you wax.
Then there was always a rumor that there was a guy that would come in and get everything waxed. And once they found a Skittle between a fold in his back.
A stray Skittle was in one of his.
I don't know if that's true.
Was that because he was heavy set? Or
yes, but he would come in for a full body wax.
Okay.
Did you say anesthetician? Someone numbs the area?
An esthetician.
And that's
not anesthesiologist. There's a distinction. Yes, you don't want to go. Well, I'm here for my appendectomy. Can we have someone cut my hair?
Count backward from 10.
They definitely don't numb anything.
Oh, okay.
But unless they
that comes after.
So now, Josh, it's been almost a week. Are you getting a little bit of the growth coming back? Have you checked it at all?
Man, I mean. No, I really have not seen much growth coming back except for my back, and it is very slight.
Well, the follicle weakens, as Josh told us when he got waxed, and it comes in less.
Yeah, it'll come in less until finally the follicle goes, you know what?
Yeah.
Forget, I'm retired.
So you're going to be the guy at the nursing home that they call, little piglets here.
Fine with me.
Yeah, saw him in the shower yesterday. It looks like he's 11-year-old.
I don't. First, there are many things
Group shower.
in that scenario, that are very strange.
Wait a minute. I thought they don't have group showers at the nursing home.
No.
No, they will by the time healthcare kicks in.
That's a good point.
You will report to your nursing home when I tell you.
Yes.
No, let me ask you this, Jess. Jess Hooker, by the way, sitting in for Kristi Lee at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk. Do you find, how can I word this delicately, historically and in your personal experience,
Sure.
Maybe I should just stop.
Go ahead. No, let's just go with it.
I'm getting that look.
No, let's do it.
Have you encountered, shall we say, a man with the
Jesus.
Clean shaven?
yes, there we go.
Yes, I have, and it was. Ugh.
Oh.
Again. So you've already
no,
told,
you're fine.
You've
You're
already
fine.
told Josh you don't like his hair this short, and you don't like his pubic area.
And this
short.
isn't sexy, and now it's
Now this.
It's just not a pretty area. It's in general.
I see.
mean,
Right. No, it's not.
just not a pretty piece of equipment. And so if you have a little blanket that covers up and softens the situation,
Well put.
yeah.
Yeah, well put. The average woman doesn't have the same kind of visual kick that a man gets from looking at naked women.
No,
Right.
we're all about the process, what you can do with it, not how it looks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure got quiet
I
around.
am writing all of this down.
Yeah. So you don't care about the way it looks. Well,
Right.
I guess I wasted money on that tiny, tiny bow tie.
Doesn't it? But it must feel good for you, right? It must feel nice. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing to get tangled. Nothing.
I remember my sister telling me.
after the process, it would probably.
My sister was the first one who introduced me to the waxing idea. She was staying at my house many, many years ago.
I'm telling you, psychiatrists all over the country are grabbing their pads. And
No, she didn't.
you're hovering at
He
the
just-
bathroom door
No, I-
while your sister
I
is
had-
waxing
No.
herself.
No, I had just.
That's exactly what happened.
No, I had just bought my first house. I got home from being on the air, and Jan was at my house, and I walked in and I thought, "What's that smell?" And she had one of my saucepans, and she had some kind of brick of wax in there.
Yeah.
And what on earth are you doing? You doing a batik or something? And no, she was preparing to wax her legs, and then she took some fabric and went in the bathroom, and I just heard this tearing and screaming.
Oh.
The
That was
legs
that was
hurt the worst.
So you quickly went to your Norman Bates eye hole.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, we're talking pre-camera.
Yeah.
Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah. Just use it went to the door department of Home Depot and got one of those peepholes. No, but that's where I first heard about it.
Yeah.
But then I remember she was telling me that, and this is an obscure reference, and I apologize. She said, "Oh yes, Mary Quant." Now that's
How were you not on the floor?
you're not going to believe me. There was some fashion icon named Mary Quant.
Yeah.
And
Yikes.
I hope there's someone out there that knows
Quant.
that I'm not making this up. Oh, yes. Well, Mary Quant famously had her pubic area waxed into the shape of a heart.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there were girls that did that all the time. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this was apparently
Playboy money.
We had that.
Oh, yeah,
that
that's-
famous phone call. Yeah.
Sure.
No, I don't mean to get too personal, so I will just say, since I'm not.
It's okay.
I know I'm not asking you personally.
Okay.
But you mentioned that you worked at one of these. These, what's the word you use? Spa, salon,
It's a waxing salon, yeah.
waxing salon.
A pube joint.
Yeah, pube joint.
Pube joint sounds like one of Donnie Baker's solo albums. Did women come in and ask for specific sort of depilatory bas reliefs in their pubis, if you will?
Yeah, like I want a heart or a.
I want a heart. Yeah, I think
Clover.
that you would have to ask for a specific esthetician to do that. Not all the girls could do it, but it's usually like a
Cookie cutter.
yeah, and I mean then everybody
that-
would traditionally go for say like a landing strip is what they call it. So.
Yes.
Okay, but there were no really elaborate.
No, it's either if you want,
Tom, I'll tell you this.
if you want a pointed edge or a round edge or those types
If
of
the
things.
St. Louis Blues make it to the playoffs again this year, I will get the Blues logo.
Oh, there you go. Wait a minute. Playoffs or win Stanley Cup? Just playoffs?
Just playoffs.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, first round playoffs. I am now rooting for them. Oh, I can barely stand it. I'm so excited.
What is
And
it
they've
about
offered
him?
to do it, so I know they'll do it.
What is it about him doing that you're are just fascinated and amused by. I don't understand that part.
I'm not sure if
It's just his pubic hair. He's going to have it in a shape.
I just think it's
You're
great
losing your mind.
because I'm hoping that after that happens, he gets in a non-fatal accident. some doctors. All right, we need CO2 stat, whatever the hell they say. And then all right, cut off those boots. Okay, cut off the trousers. Then they all stop before they save his life. Have a great laugh. Oh my God, it's a St. Louis Blues logo in his pubic hair. This must be Josh Arnold. How did you identify the victim? Oh, he recognized him by his St. Louis Blues pubic hair.
I just have to hope the surgeon isn't a Blackhawks fan.
Oh, there you go.
That could go. Well, sorry, your arm is off. What?
Yeah. Couldn't reattach.
Wait a second,
Sorry.
my foot was injured.
Yeah.
This is we were not even on this topic one day and the phone rang, and I want you to hear this, Jess.
Do
because
we
I don't
have
think
to
you-
play that?
Oh, yes, we do.
Here we go. Morning, Bob and Tom show.
Yeah, I wanted to say that my sister used to carve Playboy bunnies into her pubic area,
Yeah.
and then she used to take pictures and give them to her boyfriends.
I want to be her boyfriend.
Is it kind of like here's my card?
I don't know, it's kind of like, here, this will turn you on.
How did she do that, though?
That, ma'am,
With
is...
a regular razor, actually. I don't know how she did it, but
You got to take a stencil and I guess.
no, she just did it. I don't know how.
Did she do it, or did she have someone do it for her?
She did it herself.
Really?
That's some
I'm
pretty
very
elaborate.
proud of it.
That's impressive.
It looks just like a Playboy bunny, too.
Huh.
Very
What's she doing these days?
Oh, I don't know. She's only 17.
That's where we'll just fade that out. This is why it's always dangerous taking phone calls on
Those
the air.
were the days, huh?
Oh, God.
And
that's
now,
funny.
to this day, ladies and gentlemen, I need to tell you that before we take any phone calls with a lady, Tom always tells us, don't ask any questions.
Things can go south very, very quickly. Okay, there you go. So did a lot of women come in and you ask for anything special, or
No,
was there a menu like at a
Yes, there
restaurant?
is a menu. So there's a French, which is there's a bikini, which is just outside of the swimsuit line. There's a French, which is we'll give you that landing strip look, so you still have hair.
So it looks like
covering.
a cigarette.
Well, and then there's
French smoke.
and then there's a full Brazilian, which is
Yeah, no hair at all.
no hair anywhere.
And that's
yeah.
become so popular, apparently, the
do you have
proliferation
to-
of body lice in this country has gone way down.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
the most popular?
I think a French. I think
French.
French would be, and then you have the baboon, which is your bottom,
Right.
and that's when they wax everything on your bottom.
That is
Yeah.
called the
And
baboon.
do you have
Yes.
to be
Yeah,
on
so
all...
I got the baboon / Brazilian. I got the Brazilian baboon.
Right.
Why,
with
why
both.
is that called a baboon?
Well, it's just your bottom. It's
Baboons
it's
don't
also
have any hair on their
Yeah,
asses.
you've seen baboons' asses, right?
And it's red when
it's
you're
also
done.
it's also specific to this salon, so they may call it
Yeah.
other things other places.
And do you have to be on all fours for that? Or?
So the where I go does not make you get on all fours. That sounds awful.
Aren't you on
Where
a
I
table?
go, yes, you're on a table and you just kind of pull your knees up to your chest like the fetal position, chick, you know.
Yeah.
And they just
Oh, wait. You've had the baboon?
No, he's
no,
he's
the
often in the
fetal
fetal position.
position.
Yeah.
She was making a joke.
Clarity.
sorry.
Yeah, it was clear to all but you.
You've been waxed.
I have been waxed, and I'm just fascinated by Tom is just beside himself with how would a guy go in and get
well,
waxed?
Tom lacks body hair, so
Yeah,
it's
that's
amazed that people
I
would
don't have a lot of body.
right.
That's true.
Do you-
And I'm sure there are guys. I can remember there were guys that were just covered in hair.
Oh yeah.
For
Heck
better
yeah.
or for worse.
I mean, there's women covered in hair. They have to schedule an extra 20 minutes for me.
Now, is it called the baboon? Because when you're done, you present yourself. Wait,
It's true too.
she's Italian. You remember that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The baboon. God, that's so great.
And do you?
Hey, well, the place I go is called the Naked Monkey, so it's in fitting with that.
Right.
I
Yes.
see.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, very
Doesn't baboon make you think of a smooth butt? Makes me think of a smooth butt.
Makes me think of a
Baboon.
red ass.
Yeah.
Well, it is. I mean, it's,
protruding.
And baboons terrify me.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't like them at all.
Those dog teeth. They look like the scariest dog
That
you've
does
ever
look-
seen.
yeah, that's true.
that has functional arms.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
don't go see Ad Astra then, if baboons scare you.
oh, really?
No, they terrify me.
That's interesting.
I'm afraid of certain animals, and baboons are way up there.
Tom, would you ever have anything waxed?
No.
No?
No way whatsoever. Not even. Well,
You do
had
have
your
a
nose
very
waxed.
close shave. So you wouldn't.
Yeah, I shaved this morning. Of course.
Yeah.
You're like, do you use electric? What do you?
No. I shave in the shower.
Oh yeah.
I've got to get one of those shower mirrors. I'm currently doing the reflection of the glass, which is a little,
Yeah, man, those shower mirrors are tricky.
Good ones are hard to
They
find.
sure are.
Do they work?
Some of them do, some of them don't.
And sometimes the ones that cost $2 work the best. Sometimes the ones that cost $100 work the best.
The theory is they circulate water behind the mirror, so the mirror heats up to the same temperature as your water, and you have to hook it up to your shower head.
No, I'm a
crazy.
Harry's Razors guy, big fan. Yeah, but thank
me
you
too.
for commenting on my nice shave today. Now, we've covered Josh's.
I don't know if we've covered it.
Yeah.
What else do you want to know, Pat?
The
wanna
fact that you
know.
call it the baboon is just fascinating. I'd like the
That's what they
baboon
call it?
Brazilian, please.
Yeah.
They have an extensive menu. There's really nothing you can't wax.
And when you were there, you were never tempted to get the baboon Brazilian.
Oh no, I did.
Oh, you
yeah.
did?
Oh, yeah, I got waxed. I've had everything waxed, head to toe. Literally, my toes too. Everything.
Your toes.
Yeah.
Are you a hobbit?
No, I'm Italian, and there's sometimes there's a little bit of hair on your toes.
All right. This is
I'm not
awful.
gonna lie.
Awful to
You
know.
don't have a stash.
No, I mean I take care of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah.
If you were to leave it, you'd have the full.
Oh, full.
You'd have the
I would
full-
have the full.
The Gardner Minshew.
The My name is Earl.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Yes, I could groom my facial hair if I wanted to.
The current Jeff Hoske. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, wow. Well, good.
I could do a no shave November if you guys want.
It's okay. No.
See how that goes.
Very nice. Don't do that.
Can we
Let us
take a
get through
break?
sober October first.
Yeah. Where were we? Oh, we were going to get back to. I wanted to remind everybody we have our orangeinsoles.com contest.
Very scary.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest and find out about it. It's a lot of fun. And
It's so scary.
And it's really easy. and you don't really have to have any knowledge of scary movies to win.
All right, but we're talking scary here.
Is that your Barack Obama? Wait, what was that voice again? Is that?
It's a scary contest.
It's quite frightening.
There you go.
That is good.
I had a dream. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No.
That I had to give. That Michelle Obama was having a big birthday party for Barack,
yeah.
and she asked me to recite this poem that she had written for him. And I stumbled through it so badly, I made the news about how I ruined the party.
The anchor. Well, look at this guy. An Obama.
What an odd thing.
I know,
Yeah,
it
that
was-
is a
it was
really odd dream.
Yikes. Do you remember the poem at all?
She had written it, and it was just about. I remember it started with like, it was like, I'm a bear, I'm a tiger, and it was just about how he was like very, very like a very. I
What
don't know.
a weird dream.
Yeah, it was weird.
Wow, there's a lot going on in here today.
Yeah.
We have coming up in sports. We have.
Well, Tom, go ahead. Describe this picture real quick. This was at the Bengals game yesterday between Cincinnati and Jacksonville.
It's 15 feet away from me. It looks
It's-
like an upset tiger. Is he being manhandled
He's
by
being
Gordon Minshew?
Manhandled by a
Did
muscular.
I say Gordon again? Would you stop doing that, Tom? I meant Gardner Minshew.
Loincloth Gardner Minshew.
What does it say in the upper left?
Minshew magic is what it says.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he's got his headband, the
Shades.
and his Speedo. I guess that's what he stretches out in, right? He stretches in that.
And he went back to his alma mater here recently, and he was wearing jorts. You know what jorts are, right? Jean shorts.
Jean shorts. Oh, okay.
Jorts.
McAfee rocks the jorts every now and again, yeah.
Every now and then. Very, very short.
Okay.
Might be able to see his testicles.
Are those
I'm not
back?
Yes, they are back.
Jorts are back.
So they're the Daisy Dukes of.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Especially for dudes.
No, they're
the Daisy
jorts.
Dudes.
Daisy Dudes.
I like
That
Daisy
works.
Dudes.
Thank you.
Very nice. You better
Daisy Dudes.
trademark that one. And we are coming right back with it. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Watch the entire show live or on demand with the Bob and Tom VIP All Access Pass. Listen live with the Bob and Tom app and make sure to visit bobandtomstore.com. Tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.